Professional wrestling thrives on emotion, family rivalries, and larger-than-life storytelling. Few stories in WWE history embody these elements better than the ongoing saga between Rey Mysterio and his son, Dominik Mysterio. Recently, a WWE Hall of Famer suggested one of the most dramatic ways this feud could reach its peak: a mask versus hair match in Mexico. If this dream match ever takes place, it could go down as one of the most culturally significant battles in modern wrestling history. Let's dive deep into why this idea has fans buzzing, what it could mean for Rey and Dominic's careers, and why Mexico would be the perfect stage for this showdown. The legacy of Rey Mysterio and the symbol of the mask. For more than 3 decades, Rey Mysterio has been the heartbeat of Lucha Libre culture. His mask is not just a piece of gear, it represents honor, tradition, and heritage. In Mexican wrestling, or Lucha Libre, losing your mask is considered one of the most humiliating and career-defining moments. Rey has built his identity as a masked superhero in WWE, inspiring generations of fans worldwide. His mask symbolizes resilience, humility, and pride. For him to risk it in a match against his own son would elevate the storyline to a level that transcends sports entertainment. Dominik Mysterio, from prodigy to villain. Dominic's rise in WWE has been one of the most talked about journeys in recent years. Initially introduced as the shy son of Rey, he has evolved into one of the most despised heels on the roster. His alliance with the Judgment Day stable completely reshaped his character. What makes Dominic so effective is the genuine animosity fans feel toward him. Crowds boo him so loudly that his promos are almost impossible to hear. This reaction shows that he has truly mastered the art of being a villain. By putting his hair on the line, Dominic would be following a rich Lucha Libre tradition, where young wrestlers often risk their hair to prove themselves against established legends. The stakes could not be higher. Why Mexico is the perfect stage? A mask versus hair match between Rey and Dominic would be a global attraction anywhere, but Mexico is the ultimate location for such a bout. Cultural significance. Lucha Libre is deeply ingrained in Mexican culture. A showdown of this magnitude would resonate with fans on a deeply emotional level. Family ties. Mexican wrestling fans value generational rivalries, and nothing is more personal than father versus son. Spectacle. Hosting this match in Mexico would make it feel like a national event, bringing mainstream attention far beyond WWE's regular audience. Historical importance of mask versus hair matches. The stipulation of mask versus hair, mascara contra cabellera, is one of the most prestigious in Lucha Libre. Over the decades, legendary battles of this kind have elevated careers and etched unforgettable moments in wrestling history. For Rey, it would mean risking the ultimate prize of his career, his identity. For Dominic, losing his hair would symbolize humiliation, but also growth, as many wrestlers who lost their hair matches went on to achieve legendary status. What the WWE Hall of Famer said. The Hall of Famer's pitch gained instant traction because it respects the traditions of Lucha Libre while playing perfectly into WWE's storytelling style. By suggesting Rey and Dominic battle in Mexico, it adds authenticity and pays tribute to Rey's roots. Though the Hall of Famer did not confirm any backstage discussions, their idea has been widely praised as one of the best ways to conclude this father-son rivalry. Potential storyline build-up. Imagine the build-up leading to this match. 1. Family drama. Dominic continues to mock Rey, claiming he is washed up and undeserving of respect. 2. Emotional promos. Rey vows to teach his son a final lesson in the most honorable way possible. 3. Stipulation added. WWE announces the match as mask versus hair, instantly raising the stakes. 4. Mexico venue. Announcing Mexico as the location would create national headlines and guarantee a sellout crowd. The storytelling possibilities are endless, blending personal emotions with wrestling tradition. Who should win? This is where debate among fans becomes heated. If Rey wins, it would cement his legacy by preserving his mask and humbling his son in front of the world. If Dominic wins, he would reach a new level of stardom, becoming the man who unmasked a legend, his own father. This outcome would shock the world and permanently solidify Dominic as a top-tier heel. Either way, the match would be remembered as a career-defining moment for both men. Fan reactions. Since the pitch went public, wrestling fans online have been buzzing with excitement. Many argue that this is the most fitting conclusion to Rey and Dominic's story. Others debate whether WWE would actually allow Rey to lose his mask, given its iconic status. In Mexico, fans are particularly vocal in supporting the idea, noting that it would be a tribute to Lucha Libre traditions and could bring one of the biggest WWE live events ever held in the country. Business impact for WWE. From a business perspective, this match would be a goldmine. Ticket sales. A stadium in Mexico would easily sell out. Merchandise. Special Rey vs. Dominic merchandise would skyrocket in sales. Media coverage. Mainstream outlets would cover the story due to its cultural and family significance. Network viewership. Whether on Peacock, WWE Network, or pay-per-view, the buy rates would be massive. It would not just be a wrestling match, it would be an international event.